For a man whose business success has so greatly impacted the city of New Orleans, it was Mr. Tom Benson's spirit that friends, fans, and faithful came out to remember at his vigil service at Notre Dame Seminary. Tom Benson passed away at the age of 90 on March 15th. This visitation at Notre Dame Seminary is proof of what Mr. Tom Benson meant to this area. A vigil service like this is usually reserved for archbishops and clerics.
It certainly says that he was a man of faith and that he was a good friend to the Catholic Church and a good friend to many people, but certainly to us as Catholics. And also he gave very generously to renovate these two buildings. I mean, these buildings bear his name, literally, his name and Gail's name. So it's important for us as a way of saying thank you to him to have the wake here.
He did it with deeds, not just words, and reinvested in things that maybe some other people would say, you shouldn't do that. Maybe that's not a good decision. And it seemed like every one of them turned out to be a good decision, and it helped with the comeback of New Orleans from Katrina.
For those that knew Mr. Benson well, it was the difference he made in their lives.
The lives of me and my entire family have changed forever. But look, he believed in me, and he believed in me at times when things weren't going well. And he always was encouraging when things weren't going well for me personally. And then he'd always have a good way of putting a foot to my rear when things were going well and saying, hey, we're not settling for this. And so, I couldn't even begin to describe how much this man has meant to, myself, my family, and really future generations of my family.
It just made a difference in my life, and anything I went to him and needed or wanted, he gave to me. So, and to keep the team here, the team out and left like the Colts and some of those teams did, a lot of teams were leaving, and he came in and saved the team, kept them in the city. So it meant a lot to me.
For the fans that lined up to say their goodbyes, Tom Benson was more than the owner of their favorite teams.
It's all about the debt that we owe to that man. In 1985, when he took over the Saints, it was a godsend for the city.
Mr. Benson, he was a really good man, kind-hearted, and he loved the team so much, and we love him from giving us the Saints, keeping the Saints here in New Orleans. We love Mr. Benson. He's just like Uncle Benson does. We love the whole family.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in, go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I mean, God couldn't send a better angel to fly the team where the team was flying at. Without him, the team wouldn't have no strong wings.
Just an opportunity to show the respect for the man who gave his all to the city. The city did a lot for him, but it doesn't compare to what he did for the city.
Thank goodness he saved the Saints and the Pelicans, and he was a flowery, colorful Louisianian, New Orleanian.
He was a New Orleanian through and through, and he was so, in love with the city and in love with the things that New Orleans and Louisiana has to offer. And
he exemplifies it to the T. So we celebrate him as he has celebrated us.
On these holy grounds, in a day mixed with gratitude and sadness, it was a celebration of a man from New Orleans who gave back to his city in so many ways.
And he was a great human being. He made great contributions to humanity. And that's what it means to me to be here today, a homecoming celebration.
He's gone, but we'll miss him. The city will miss him.